I'm driving through Pennsylvania through the night. In the morning, I get to Ohio. I go to a diner to have breakfast and a cup of coffee. No mole, regular clothing. I sit down at the counter, order scrambled eggs and toast and a cup of coffee with some home fries. Waitress comes up to me and takes my order and she's staring at me. Goes back, gets the coffee, brings it out and says, "You're Robert DeNiro, aren't you?" I go, "No, I'm not Robert DeNiro." Okay. She goes back, brings the order of eggs, toast, and home fries. She says, "You can tell me you're Robert DeNiro, aren't you?" "Ma'am, I look like Robert DeNiro, but I'm not Robert DeNiro." She goes back, refills the coffee. She says, "I know you're Robert DeNiro." I stop eating, I stand up, I say, "If I was Robert DeNiro, would I be eating in a scumbag joint like this?" You know what she says? "It's Robert DeNiro!"
Hey, Mattisen, will you come in here and help me, please? Pull it out, yep. And hook that right in there.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! What we're doing tonight is a pre-convention webcast. We invite all of the attendees and anybody else in the world who wants to log in. And they can ask questions about the Sunburst Convention, what the schedule is going to be like, who's going to be there, anything and everything they want to ask about the convention. Okay guys, if you're joining me, make sure you have your headsets on or your microphone muted. Jim Morty, I believe that is our new Frank Sinatra impersonator. Jack Barrios is getting in the room. Kiss is in the house. Ooh, ooh. My very first desire to be in entertainment was after I saw the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. P.T. Barnum is probably my hero. He had a knack for taking almost next to nothing and making something big out of it. I really liked his ballyhoo, his announcing this marvelous, spectacular, wonderful thing that's going to happen, and people stop and listen and go, "Really?" And they go and see it. And that's some of the marketing stuff we do with Sunburst, is going, "Hey, we have 100 professional celebrity impersonators and lookalikes from all over the country and even Canada coming in, and you should come see it. It's going to be a lot of fun," and it is.
Is everyone having a groovy time so far? Say yeah, baby. Yeah! Absolutely. Allow myself to introduce myself. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery at your service, baby. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we are presenting the Sunburst Convention of Celebrity Impersonators and Tribute Artists. And we have a fantastic parade of stars for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Gaga and Kenny Rogers. You'll never see this again. Take a picture right here. Yeah, baby. Hail to the Chief, President Barack Obama. And Pamela Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
If they're really good, you just think you're sitting there watching that person. It's amazing. The makeup, the look, the hair, the movement, the voice, every little aspect of the character that you can get.
It started in the early 80s when singing telegram companies and entertainment companies said, "Hey, we have celebrity lookalikes." People who look like Elvis or Marilyn Monroe or maybe James Dean. And then it just kind of started growing from there. You can hire an Angelina Jolie lookalike and a Johnny Depp lookalike, and they can walk into a conference and people react to the lookalikes just as much as they do to the real people. But you can't get to the real people. The business has really become more and more professional.
Like a virgin, hey, touched for the very first time.
To me, it's like a magician.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like magic.
Yeah.
It's like magic.
You know the magician is not cutting the woman in half, but you're very impressed as to how real it looks and does something to people that I don't even know how to describe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, all of you. My heart is skipping a beat. I can't function.
I've been doing this with the convention now. I think this is my 5th year. The reason it was put together basically was to get celebrity impersonators work. You know, Greg started it, but it was kind of like an accident. He said he was talking about having a convention to a friend, and the next thing he knew, she put it on the internet and said, Greg's having a convention next year. And he's like,
4,000 people had received an email with my phone number and my email address on it, and an announcement that we were going to do a celebrity impersonators convention. I went home, I came in the door, I shut the door, I looked at Jackie and said, guess what we're doing? And she said, what? And I said, we're hosting a celebrity impersonators convention.
I think probably the biggest misconception is that we're all crazy.
Is that we always do it for money.
That everybody's an Elvis.
Yeah, that's probably
That it's all made up of, you know, nuts and flakes, you know, like granola.
Most of us know we are entertainers. Most of us know we are impersonators.
There is actually demand for it. I never knew that the career of impersonator was ever existed.
It's theater people, it's performers, it's musicians, it's people, it's your next door neighbor. I mean, literally, it's your next door neighbor.
People automatically assume that you have similar personality traits, or that you get the same habits as that person, whether they do something good or bad.
They think that we all belong in some rubber room somewhere because obviously we must be crazy.
It's a job that I've become very good at it, but I don't get my lines crossed. I don't think that I'm Tiger Woods.
All I got to do is walk out to my car and I know I'm not Jay Leno, that's for sure.
We are trying to portray an image and do justice to the celebrities that we are impersonating.
The secret to the whole impersonation business really is we like to make people smile.
People think I just fly out to San Francisco or get on the Midway. We were on the aircraft carrier, the Midway aircraft carrier for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Fireworks are going off, and that's what people see on Facebook, like, oh, Patsy was on the Midway. And they don't know that for 2 weeks ahead of time, I am not able to eat.
Up until now, we go to convention, and I thought I was a weirdo. Now, damn, I see so many weirdos. I feel normal.